So you see that 75%. It says encounter even more Pokemon, and we see Cosmog here. Now, if you guys didn't see any of the data mines from the demo, then you might want, and you don't want to be spoiled, then you might want to just go ahead and pause the video here, or do something to just kind of like earmuff it out. But we got leaks about this Pokemon here, Cosmog, and another Pokemon that I'll probably show on the screen here in a sec. But we see these two Pokemon in the leaked Pokedex pictures or screenshots, and everyone's like, oh, they're pre-evolutions to Solgaleo and Lunala, and I'm like, guys, when have we ever seen a Pokemon evolve? A legendary Pokemon. When have we ever seen a Pokemon evolve? I don't know, maybe the last 7 generations, but when have we ever seen a legendary Pokemon have it in evolution? There was Manaphy, who is a mythical Pokemon, but it only, like, you just breed it, you get an egg, and you get Fione. That's it. Fione doesn't evolve. That's very unique, I'll give it that, but it doesn't evolve. So people saying that this is, I can see this being like an alternate form. You know what? No, it can't be an alternate form because it has its own name. Or, you know what? It could still be an alternate form because in the on the Pokemon website, I guess it's Dex entry, basically says that one of the professors at the Aether Foundation gave it the name of Cosmog. So he just kind of like was thinking on the fly and was like, Cosmog, and it just got that name. So maybe, and we do see that this Pokemon is kind of tiny. He's really tiny, and it's a psychic type only, which it shares that typing with Solgaleo and Lunala both. But you do see, like, it's got these two little like puff pigtail things, which could easily, and this little circlet thing that's around its body, this can easily be alluding to Lunala's wings and the crescent outlining of the wings. Like that's what I'm seeing with this Pokemon. But we do see that, or we are told that this Pokemon is very curious. It takes a liking to anything and anyone that shows it any kind of attention, which gets into a lot of trouble. So this thing is probably gonna be really frail. But it's so cute, and look at how its clouds, like its animations and shit. Oh my god. But I'm not done. I'm not gonna talk about that ugly son of a bitch just yet. But we do see in the Japanese trailer, and definitely look up, search on YouTube, Japanese Pokemon channel, check out the trailer there, and you'll see that there's a cutscene where this thing is getting attacked by a bunch of Spearow, and our character, he's like hovering over it, like trying to protect it, trying to shelter it. And I'm thinking that this and the mini form of Solgaleo that we got from the data mines, this might be what is in Lily's bag. Lily being a person that is potentially from or has some kind of tie or connection to the Aether Foundation, and maybe she left the Aether Foundation for a certain reason. My theories are starting to get going. Maybe she left the Aether Foundation and took Cosmog with her, and in the E3 reveal of the game, when someone was playing through it before the trial, or not the trial, but before fighting Hao, we saw Lily's bag. There was something in Lily's bag that went eep, and that might be it. Cosmog might be it. Are these going to be version exclusive? I don't know. It could very well be version exclusive, but it really is interesting that they only showed this one and not the other little form of Solgaleo. That's what's really interesting about all of this. They don't say it's exclusive to Sun, they don't say it's exclusive to Moon, but we do see that it is here in the game. So that is really cool. That's really something that I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with that in terms of the storyline, like, because we're obviously gonna be befriending that. But then we have Alolan Persian, and let me tell you, this is the ugliest fucking Alolan form I have ever seen. I was so happy and I loved Alolan Meowth. Oh, I loved Alolan Meowth. Alolan Meowth was awesome. He looked sassy. He was holding his hands up like, yo, what dog? Like, I don't see the problem. I'm sassy. and then we get this fucking Garfield looking nigga. This guy looks like he got stung on the head by a bee. And I actually saw a gif of that on Twitter. I'm not gonna say that's my original joke, but yeah, this man looks like he got stung on the head by a bee, and then he just swole up. Like, even his paws are fatter. He looks like he's got the body of a newborn puppy, of like a big puppy, like a mastiff puppy or something, that, or like a lab puppy that, like, when they start growing, they get these really fat paws, and then they grow into their paws and shit. And he's got this really big head, and he grows into his head. But, like, for one, he's not a puppy. He's a cat. He's a slender little cat. Like, what? This is badass. I don't care. Like, this is badass. This is Gen 1. This is still badass. What they did with this guy, like, I love the coloring. I love how his little, like, gem bendy thing on his head looks cool. But then they gave him, like, the fucking 2006 emote face and these curled up whiskers. Everything about him is rounded. I don't like his design. This, like, I never really say I don't like a Pokemon. I never really say I don't like a Pokemon's design, but they ruined Persian. They just ruined him. I don't know what to say about that. He does get fur coat, which is really good. That's a good ability. But look, even in game, he looks worse in game. That's the sad part. I don't know, and he gets Technician as well. But then we start seeing stuff about the Pokemon League. So, and if you guys haven't checked the Pokemon website out, they say that the Pokemon League hasn't even been established in Alola here. And we see that, I believe Kukui, is he gonna, oh no, we don't see that screenshot here. But we're going to make an awesome league, so you'd better become an awesome trainer. Yeah, well, we're obviously going to do that. We're the main character in this bitch. So, going off of that, before we go into this Champions thing, we did see in the leaks, and I believe this is from the Chinese leaker, that said that there is no league in Alola. There's no Pokemon League, because we do have the trial captains. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a trial captain for every single typing, because there have been gameplay videos from, like, the other trailers, you know, when they, like, bring it towards the end and they just want to throw a whole bunch of random fucking screenshots and pictures out and, like, character faces that we've never seen before out into the trailer. And there was a ghost type person. We saw she's a kahuna, but baby girl, the dark skinned girl that is a rock type. She rocks a Probo Pass, all puns intended with the rocking. And we have the trial captains for every typing, and then we have the kahunas for each island, which was supposed to be like the gym leaders in Elite Four. But then we see that maybe we're supposed to be taking on, like, an actual Elite Four, maybe post-game. I can see this being a post-game thing, as well as this battle tree thing, which we'll talk about in a second. But wait, did I already mention? Because I know I brought up the Chinese leaks, but in the leaks, it said that we make our own league, which is really, really interesting. So we're going to go into this. I'm going to kind of circle back on the league thing, because we see the Alolan champions. We see Cynthia makes a return with her Garchomp. You know she's going to have a Mega Garchomp. We can battle with the champions. I hope that we can battle with all of the champions. Who is it? Lance and Wallace, and speaking of Wallace, we do see Wally. I don't know why they show Wally. I don't give a fuck about no Wally. Probably because of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, but no one cares about Wally. I don't care about his Mega Gallade. I don't care about him, you know, finding his way and going from a newbie trainer to this strong trainer. He was nothing. In Omega Ruby, I bodied him. He was gone. Goodbye. Adios. Sayonara. But yeah, no, this is really cool. So this is going to be like the battle tower. This is going to be like, I can't remember what they called it in black and white, because there was a like White Forest and Black City, and you can go in that tree and you can just battle trainer after trainer after trainer after trainer until you reach that one guy that you battle, and he gives you a shiny either Dratini or a shiny something else that I can't remember. But this is gonna be cool. I hope that this isn't the only form of like post game that we get. I know I did say that there is probably going to be this league, and I was thinking if we're supposed to be, if the leaks are true, if we're supposed to be starting up our league, can we recruit these guys, these famous trainers, these champions, these gym leaders, even to be our Elite Four in the league? That'd be really interesting. That'd be very, very interesting. But I don't know, this didn't impress me too much, just the battle tree aspect, just because I hate the battle tower. But then we see that red and blue make a return, and oh my god, the glow up is real. Watch who you call ugly in high school, ladies and gentlemen, because they gonna glow the fuck up. Look at red. Look, put them two together. Why does, I said red on Twitter, I was like, yo, why does red look like Ichigo? But no, I look over to blue or green, and this man looks like freaking Ichigo Kurosaki. It's crazy. It's crazy. And this man, he's got 96 on his shirt because that's when Pokemon came out. And it's like, Pokemon, you think you slick. You think you're really slick throwing these things out there like that, but you're not. But, excuse me. But seeing these guys all grown up, you can see they're even taller than our character, who's probably like 16 years old. These guys are probably like 20 years old, which is awesome. It's cool seeing characters in any kind of series grow up and mature, because, you know, while we are watching these characters, while we are playing with or against these characters, we're growing up too. Time is moving faster for us than it is for them, and we see that time has finally started moving for these guys as well, because red, he looks like he's got some sideburns, you know, they could have added some kind of like maybe chin stubble or maybe like a mustache or something. And then green, just like the look in his eyes looks so much more mature. Like that is awesome. I don't care what anyone says. I just love that they grew up. It's not like, you know, we're still battling 10-year-old red or 10-year-old green that became not only a champion at 10 years old and got bodied by red, but then 2 years later became a gym leader. I don't know. This is awesome. But I was really freaking out because I thought that red was about to actually say something. But we even get to see red do poses and shit. That is so dope. And, you know, he still got the ... and it says still silent as ever. That is hilarious. But we see blue. Look at him looking just like nothing has changed. Blue, nothing has changed. Nothing. And you see him throwing out his Alakazam. He's ready to battle. He's probably got the Megazam. And look, he's even just standing there like, ha ha ha, you're nothing. I am a strong battler. I'm an elite battler, Pokemon extraordinaire trainer person. And we can see that this is obviously a male Alakazam. Most trainers, the genders of their Pokemon match their gender. And sometimes yes, sometimes no. But we obviously see that this is a male Alakazam here because his mustache is longer. But yeah, he's probably gonna have, you know, Exeggutor. Ooh, he's probably gonna have Alolan Exeggutor. That would be awesome if he had if he had like an Alolan Pokemon, or maybe like a Gen 2 or above Pokemon, and didn't just have his regular Gen 1 team. That would be amazing. Like if he had Alakazam, Arcanine, Alolan, what do you call it? I want to say Dugtrio. Why did I keep Exeggutor? There we go. Arcanine, Exeggutor. Maybe, like I said, he's gonna Mega Evolve his Alakazam. Maybe he'll have like a Weavile or something. I don't know. I can see him having a Weavile. And that's just awesome. And then we see red just looking mean as ever. Like, look at that glare. He does not give a fuck. He's like, I have beaten Team Rocket. I have beaten every gym leader in my region. I have become the champion. I surpassed my rival. I stood atop Mount Silver for 2 years waiting for someone to come by and just completely wreck me. And someone finally did. But we see him lead out with Pikachu. I'm not too happy about it. If he got a Z move, that would be really cool. But like if he used Catastrophica, that would be really dope. But I don't think so. I don't think that these guys are gonna get Z moves. I don't know if any of the characters other than ourselves in the game are going to get Z moves. That'll be really interesting to see. That will be interesting to see. But his team will probably consist of, all of the starter evolutions, Blastoise, Venusaur, Charizard, probably going to have that Lapras, probably going to have that Espeon. Pikachu is on his team, obviously, because staples. And I'm almost positive that he's going to have Mega Charizard X as his Mega. There's without a doubt that these guys are going to get Mega evolutions. All of these trainers that are making their comebacks, Cynthia, Wally, Red, Green, they're obviously going to get Mega evolutions. So that will be super interesting to see. So that kind of wraps up the trailer breakdown and news information. Sun and Moon comes out November 18th, and I hope that you guys have already pre-ordered your games. As I said, I already have pre-ordered mine, and I cannot wait for these games to come out. But definitely be sure to let me know what your thoughts are on all the information that we've been given about Sun and Moon so far down in the comment section below. And leave a like on the video if you enjoyed this discussion. I know that I said I was gonna let the trailer just kind of play in the background as a B-roll, and I'll probably do some edits and cuts and everything like that. But then I just started getting to talking and I couldn't stop. So it's gonna be really weird if I just decided to do that now. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and upload this as is, but I still hope that regardless you guys enjoyed. And again, if you did, definitely be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to me if you want to see more Pokemon content on the channel. And with all that being said, I think I'm gonna get up out of here and bounce. So thank you guys for tuning in to Channel 4. I'm your host, Frosty Cones, signing off. Peace.